Don't get bit. It's okay, baby. All right, another stray dog on the road. She is breaking my heart. This is all speculations, and it could be totally incorrect, but currently it doesn't seem like she's used to being in a house because every sound terrifies her. And even like every time you go to pet her, you can tell she's not really sure what's about to happen. Not like she's been abused or anything like that. I don't like to jump to that conclusion by any means, but just that she's not had much interaction or met many new people. I'm getting a little worried. She might be currently pregnant, but we're gonna have to have that checked out. I'm gonna take her on signs tomorrow to the neighbors, and because she's clean, so still hoping that she has a home. There's not many other houses around here, but maybe. Right now though, she needs a bath because she smells very bad. We're gonna get her cleaned up, and I know she's gonna hate it and it's gonna stress her out, and I am probably gonna cry over how scared she is because beagles have hands down the saddest faces in the world. She won't eat, she won't drink right now. She's just really, really scared. So I'm gonna do a quick bath just so she can stay in the house tonight and not stink everything up. Hopefully we'll have answers tomorrow and maybe she'll be a little more relaxed. I do want you guys to know one of the reasons that I do this, that I feel confident in taking these projects on and taking these rescue cases on, is because of your support. Even tiny amounts make a big difference. Purchases through the Etsy store make a big difference. Sending food for the animals from the wish list is incredible. Just knowing I have a support system to kind of help offset some of the costs makes it a lot easier and less scary when these things find their way to me. She's all clean. Gonna get you all dried off and see if maybe like meeting a loon or something, having a friend will help her be a little more confident. Get you dried. Maybe I really would like to try to trim your nails, but I don't want to stress you out, so maybe that'll wait. Yeah. You can come out. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. Exploring. You're being brave. The other pets definitely help. She really likes them. So she's following them around a little bit. Still hiding, but progress. So I've had this girl for 3 days now. She does not have a microchip. She does not have a collar. We've not had any luck posting her around places, contacting shelters and everything. So still hunting for the owner. She is lactating out of one nipple only right now. And while she looks pretty round, we've not done an ultrasound, but when they palpated, they couldn't feel any puppies, which could just mean that she only has 1 or 2 or something, or that she still has, a week or 2 to go. Generally when they start lactating, yeah, you're normally a maximum of like 2 weeks out, but since it is just the one, could be a little longer perhaps. None of the other ones even look like they're making milk yet. So the other option is that potentially she has just weaned a litter, which could indicate that she was dumped after having the litter, weaning the litter, basically serving her purpose, or that somewhere out here are puppies. Again, it's just the one, and it's very, very small amounts of liquid. If she had them, yeah, they're definitely old enough now to be weaned, just to be safe, because I have been hearing other beagle sounding dogs in the woods. We're gonna walk her around just in case. Very rarely does this actually work, unfortunately, but there are cases where it does. There is the chance that it could, and that she will call babies over to her. So for my peace of mind, we're just gonna do this to be sure. But let's see. Okay, so this is pretty normal for her. There have been a couple situations where after I've kind of gotten her out of her hiding zones, she'll be sweet, calm down a little bit, kind of like being pet, lick me a little. But she always starts like this. She spends 90% of her day in small, dark spaces. She's been so sweet with everyone and everything. Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, you gonna find a home? She's definitely, I can't lick it. She's definitely more comfortable outside. I would say she's spent the majority of her time outdoors. We're on our last potty break of the night right now, but she actually will come back to me when she's out here. She usually does like a few circles like this right here. So she'll come up and she wags her tail, and then yeah, she kind of backs away. Even kind of races around a little bit with the other dogs. What do you think? And I think they make her feel a lot braver around me and people. Good girl. Good girl. She's so tolerant of him. Definitely raised puppies. Come here, you know. We do this back and forth until she'll finally crouch down long enough for me to scoop her up and bring her in the house, because she will not go back. She won't even go on the steps by herself. So I have to carry her back in. Buddies. Typical puppy. Look at her though. Hey, puppy. We don't put her in our mouths. Sweet dog. Good girl. You gotta get brave enough to go up the steps. Good girl. Yeah, so this process usually takes like 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, well, it's taking longer because he's all about it. Everyone else is back in bed. Back in bed, huh? Come on. Good girl. That is so good. All right, I'm going to scoop you up now. We need to go back in. Come on. First of all, can we appreciate this lion's mane? It was very humid and rainy today. Anyone with like really thick, slightly curly, wavy hair can probably understand. It's a lot. I'm editing this video, and here's where we're at. It's kind of a unique situation with her. So I posted her video on TikTok. If you don't follow me there, I post over there too. If you're from there, hello, let me know in the comments that that's where you came from. I think everybody fell as in love with her as I did. And so a lot of people are wanting updates. I want to get this video out sooner now because of that. I'm going to post this because it is kind of the full story so far. But A lot of people are also asking about adopting her potentially. And at this point, I'm not looking for adopters for her, just because at one point she definitely had a family. Now, I'm not going to pass judgment necessarily about whether or not it was a good family. It's so hard to say, especially with rescues. If you find a dog that is in really terrible shape or acts really scared or cowers or whatever else, don't automatically assume that means they came from a bad home or an abusive home or anything like that. There are so many factors, you know, how long they could potentially have been missing for, or just their personality or anxiety issues, or, you know, unfamiliar people, unfamiliar place. There's a lot of things. So if she has a home that's looking for her, I do want to find it, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, if time passes and we don't locate a home, and if she's not pregnant, that's the other thing that's holding me back some at this point, then yes, I will absolutely be looking for a potential forever home for her. I do want to mention though, if you are someone that has been interested in adopting her, I do have other dogs that are open for adoption right now that really need to find homes. I have 2 Chihuahuas, and then a puppy. Also, if you are someone that has donated, thank you. People on TikTok sent the sanctuary donations, and every time I get them, I don't know, that, like, I'm like speechless for a minute and just happy. I think it takes a lot for a person to trust someone on the internet enough to give them their money. And yeah, just know that every dollar of it absolutely does go to the animals. It is all put into the sanctuary account. Of course, we're going to be getting her spayed and getting all of our vaccines and everything else if we do decide to keep her or proceed with adopting her out. So it will go towards that. I'm really tired right now. Can you tell? I feel like I'm rambling also. Anyways, this is not the end of her story, but I wanted to get this quickly put together and posted. Last I checked, there was over 3,000 comments, people wanting updates and more information, and I can't keep up. So here's this, just a little sooner than I had expected and without any kind of conclusion right now. But stay tuned. I will keep you updated. And yes, I am still working on the last of my Christmas videos. Yeah, the pigs opening their presents, the birds opening their presents. They're coming. I just wanted to get this done first. And now I'm gonna add this to the end of it, start the upload, and go to bed.